Per usual, have two blocks, a blanket, a bolster, and a strap. We'll get started with a little bit of breath. Feel free to sit on a bolster if you want to, or sit on a cushion just to elevate the hips. You can take the flesh away from your sitting bones. Just sit nice and tall. Let your shoulders stack over your hips. Let your ears stack over the shoulders. And take a couple of slow breaths in and out through the nose. Let yourself fully arrive. Notice how your space feels around you. Notice how the body feels inside. And we'll balance the two major nadis, Ida and Pingala, today. So bring your left pointer finger to close off the left nostril. And breathe in and out through the right. And if your right nostril is clogged, you can just imagine this. This is the sun channel. The top of your next inhale, hold the breath. Holding that sun energy in the body. Release and exhale. Let's switch. Bring your right finger to close off the right nostril. Inhaling and exhaling through the left only. Moon channel. Hold the breath, the top of your next inhale. Holding in that moon energy. Release and exhale. I'm mirroring you. Take your right hand up, and we'll use the thumb to close the right nostril. And I like to bend the first two fingers down in Vishnu Mudra, Longevity Mudra, and use the ring finger to close off the left. So start by touching the thumb against your right nostril. Inhale through the left. The top of your inhale, switch, exhale right. Stay here, inhale right. Top of the inhale, switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Couple more. Let your spine be nice and tall. You can almost imagine that this breath is rising and falling up and down the spine. The next time you exhale through the left nostril, release. And breathe in and out through both nostrils. Relax the jaw. Bring your palms together at your heart. Set an intention for this practice today. And we'll come lying down onto the back with the strap. And so once you get down here, you just turn this fan off. There we go. Once you get down here, you can just have the knees fallen towards each other for a moment. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Contract the throat slightly so that you're inviting that Ujjayi victory breath to wash in and out. It'll naturally swirl at the back of the throat as it enters the body, bringing in really positive energy as you breathe. And imagine that those channels, sun and moon, that run up and down on either side of the spine are continuing to open. Find that perfect quality and pace for your breath where it can be calming at the same time as slightly awakening. And draw your knees into your chest, rocking them side to side. Finding center, take your strap and open it up. Bring both feet into the strap as you hold each strap with each hand. And then just let your arms and your legs relax, and the strap is holding you in this position. You can bend the elbows a little more, opening the backs of the legs a little bit deeper. You're going to open the whole body. Keep your right foot in the strap as you let your left leg relax all the way down on the mat. Gather both straps together, holding them with your right hand. Let your left arm fall out to the left side. And go side to side a few times, just gently. Now circle it. Let the strap get a tiny bit longer. You might hear a little popping. Reverse. Bring your leg to center. Walk your right hand up the strap a little higher, closer to your foot, and reach this right leg out to the right side. Bend your elbow down to the ground. Send your breath into this right hip, right leg, all the way out through the heel. Pass your leg through center, hold the straps with the other hand, twisting. Right arm reaches in. You can look away from your foot. Opening up. And twisting. One more time, opening up. Twist. Bring it up to center. Walk both hands up your strap and lift your head, bowing your head towards your leg. Shoulders glide down and away from the ears. It's almost like your elbows are reaching towards your leg. Try to find more length in your spine as you lower it down. Take the strap off of your right foot and lengthen this right leg as you lower it all the way down. Let it get long and heavy. Each hip and leg might feel different. Let's step the left foot into the strap. Hold your straps with your left hand, right arm reaches away, side to side, just gently at first. Circle. Switch direction. Bring it to center, inch that left hand higher up on your strap. Reach your foot out to the left. Where can you send your breath, your prana, that positive energy that's entering the body? Twisting. Opening. Twisting. Opening. Twisting. Really let the spine bring out. Bring your legs straight up to the sky. Walk your hands up towards the foot. Bow your head towards your legs. Draw your elbows towards your knee. Tucking those shoulders down and away from the ears. Slowly lengthen your spine and your neck as you lower it down. Take the strap off of your left foot. Lengthen this left leg as you lower it all the way down. Point and spread through your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Let your rib cage flare, stretching tall. Hug your knees into your chest. Take your feet down to the mat, as wide or a tiny bit wider than your sitting bones. Feet are parallel. Inch your shoulder blades down. When you're ready, press into your feet, lift your hips high to the sky for bridge. You're welcome to try to interlace the hands underneath you. You can tuck one shoulder blade in towards your spine and then the other. Press down through your arms and your feet. Allow your inner thighs to roll a little bit towards each other. Relax the buttocks muscles. See if you can slow your breath down. Let energy build and circulate. Nice and slow. On an exhale, release the hands and arms. Lower it down. Let your knees fall in towards each other. Open your arms wide into a T. If you have a block handy, you can place the block in between your knees and thighs. And bring your knees to a 45-degree angle. Sorry, a 90 degree angle. So your shins are parallel to the ground. Now rock a little bit to the right and then a little bit to the left. Using your belly muscles to keep you from going too far. This is really good for strengthening your back. I like to inhale to center, exhale to the side. Now let your feet come down towards your buttocks so your knees are at a severe bend, and you can hug your knees a little bit more in towards your chest and let them go side to side. They might be able to go a little farther. Good. Next time your knees fall to the right, let them stay there. Take your right hand and place it on top of that left knee, drawing it down. And draw your left shoulder blade down towards the ground. Unwind back to center, over to the left. Hold the knees down, draw your right shoulder blade down to the ground. Knees come into the chest. Take your block away. Tuck your hands underneath your knees, tuck your chin, rock it up and down on the spine. And come all the way up. Good. Let your knees fall to one side, coming into tabletop with your blocks handy. Bring your blocks underneath each hand at the medium setting, right underneath the shoulders. Taking a couple cat-cows in the elevated position today. So inhale as you really pull your heart forward through your shoulders, glide your shoulders down your back, and then look up. Lift your chin up towards the ceiling. And then turn your head a little bit side to side, getting into that under chin area. When you're ready, bring the chin to center, tuck your tailbone, rounding your spine, tuck your chin. Moving with your breath, inhale into cow, really pull that heart forward and through. Exhale into cat. And come into neutral tabletop. Lean onto your left shin, step your right foot through, and bump your blocks to the highest setting, leaning into your front knee. Let your pelvis sink down. You want to have your front knee over your ankle. You can always scooch the blocks back a little bit so they're under your shoulders. Press into them, lift your heart. Anjaneyasana. I like to pulse a little bit. You can relax in stillness or you can pulse a little bit. Begin to glide your sitting bones back. Your front toes might lift, bowing over this leg. Relax the tip of the tongue. Gliding forward again. Hips drop, heart lifts. You can keep the blocks or stabilize your lower body by drawing your front knee and your back knee towards each other, zipping up your lower belly. Reach the arms up. Inhale, stretch up so high a tiny back bend happens. Exhale, hands touch the blocks. Reach the sitting bones back, bowing one more time. And begin to glide this right foot all the way back. Switch, left foot comes forward. Let go of any anticipation as you might know what's coming next. And really feel this side. Coming into something totally new. Pelvis sinks down. Make sure that front knee is over your ankle. Breathing, lift the heart. Glide your sitting bones back, hinging at the hips as you fold. Bending back in. You can keep the blocks or draw the knees towards each other, zip up your lower belly, reach it. Full Anjaneyasana. Like you're preparing for an enormous leap. One inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bowing. Draw that front heel back. Flip your blocks down. Glide your shoulders down the back. Hug the outer edges of your arms towards each other, in towards the midline. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips for downward dog. Really stretch through your spine. You're pressing into your hands, lengthening your spine. Let your head be completely relaxed. Nod it yes, shake it no. Notice at the bottom of your exhales how your belly kind of sucks in a little bit, giving a nice massage to those vital organs. Inhale into plank pose. Heart comes over the blocks. You might have to inch your toes back. When you're ready, let your pelvis dip down, lift your heart in up dog. On an exhale, down dog. Lower the knees. Release your blocks. Hands come down to the mat. Let your right ankle pivot off to the side. Inch your right hand just a tiny bit closer to your right knee. Bring your left toes to the back of your mat and lower your inner arch down. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Gatekeeper. Bring that left hand right over your head. Your thumb is reaching towards the back side of you. Your pinky is reaching down. Draw the front of your pelvis forward. You can even rotate your heart up towards the ceiling. With control, unwind to come out. Come right over to the other side. Left ankle pivots off to the side. Right toes come to the back. Good job. You're leaning on your left hand and your left shin. Right arm comes over the head. Unwind. And sink back into child's pose. Let it go. Forehead rests on the ground or on stacked hands. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Let's come into Supta Baddha Konasana first today so that we have ample time in this pose. So set up your bolster so that the short edge, the top, is at the top of your mat where your head would go. Have your blocks available for your knees. And if you want a little pillow, you can place something at the head area of the bolster. You're also welcome to cover the body with a blanket in this one. Bring the soles of the feet together. Have something underneath those knees so that they're not straining. You want to be able to relax in this pose for about 5 minutes. So as you lay here, it can get a little intense if you don't have the knees support. Laying back. Make sure that you are completely comfortable. Adjust anything that needs to be adjusted. And either let your arms release out to the sides with the palms facing up, or let your hands rest on your belly. Stay in the pose. We'll take a couple cleansing breaths here, and then we'll relax fully in silence. So inhale with me through the nose, filling up both lungs. Let your belly stretch a little bit. Exhale out through the mouth like you're fogging up a window. And feel the bottom of your exhale. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, fogging up a window. Let everything go. Let your body sink. And take one more. Getting even more relaxed and heavier on this exhale. Now let your breath be completely natural. You can invite those little pauses at the bottom of the exhale to lengthen. Just let them lengthen naturally. Deep inhale. Deep head rock gently side to side. Your head relax at center. Draw your knees towards each other. You can help them together with your hands. And you can let your knees rock side to side. Eventually, let your knees fall all the way to one side and roll off your bolster, coming in. I'm going to give you two options for the next restorative pose. Option number one, you can do legs up the wall or legs in the couch so that you're upside down with the legs elevated. Option number two is restorative bridge with either the block or the bolster. So you pick, come into either one. I think I'll choose restorative bridge today with the bolster. If you're choosing bridge with the bolster, then you're welcome to let your legs relax out long if that's comfortable. This should feel subtle and it should feel good. If you have your legs up the wall, just let them rest against the wall, and you can always place the bolster underneath your low back or sacrum. Even with legs in the couch, you're welcome to use the bolster if you want. You can drop right in, or you can take those 3 cleansing breaths. You choose. Allow your mind and your awareness to sink towards the back of the head. Any thoughts that come in can simply pass through like clouds in the sky. And let your mind get spacious. Deep inhale. Let it go. If you have the bolster underneath you, no rush. But when you're ready, you can take it out. And make any little movements that might feel good. Or you're up against the wall, take your time making your way back to your mat. Draw your knees into your chest. Hold on to the outside edges of your feet, coming into happy baby. And let your feet release down to the floor. Knees falling towards each other, hands rest on the upper thighs. Notice how you'd like to spend Shavasana. Would you like to be flat on the floor with your legs out long? Would you like the bolster to be under the knees or under the calves? And just make your way in to that optimal pose. Feel free to cover the body with a blanket. Tuck your shoulder blades a little bit down and in towards your spine so that as your arms relax away from the body, the palms will naturally face in. You can open to receiving. We'll rest here for several minutes. Enjoy your Shavasana. I'll wake you when the time is right. Deepen your breath. Using your right arm as a pillow, you can roll onto your right side into a fetal position. Let your head be heavy as you come up to seated. If you'd like more productive energy for the next hour or two, then you're going to plug your left nostril. If you'd like more calming, soothing energy, you're going to plug the right. And take 3 or 4 slow, deep breaths through the open nostril. And bring your palms together at your heart, lifting the heart, bowing the chin. Remember your intentions. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.